Oh, actually, this might be perfect. Red? Oh, no, that's just blue. Okay, so they're not in any sort of order. There's green.
I was about to be like, they kind of are, and I'm like, wait, why is yellow not there?
It is. It's down here with red.
It's like they just forgot a few, and they're not in the right order because of that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, because gold, silver, crystal, ruby, sapphire, emerald, fire red, leaf green, diamond, pearl, platinum.
Everything else
gold.
is in order except for those last four.
And white. I was like, wait, hang on.
Yeah,
I see soul silver and then black, black 2, white 2. Wait, where's black?
Yeah, the last four.
Yeah.
Are red, yellow, white, and omega ruby.
X, Y, alpha sapphire. Oh yeah, omega ruby. Sun,
you can just
moon.
rearrange those so that they're in order.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'll do that. That makes the most sense. You know what? Everyone always says red and then blue. So I'll stick red. And then white. It's there.
It also should be omega ruby and then alpha sapphire.
True. Yeah, it is Oros. That makes sense.
The red version of games always comes first for some reason.
True.
Except for Sword and Shield, which reversed it for some fucking reason.
True.
Oh, no, Diamond and Pearl, it's reversed too. It's just those two. I don't understand why.
Well, that's not red, it's pink. That's like a lightish red.
How do I ban someone from their own channel?
Okay, I'm not gonna have an S plus row. It's
no,
S.
No, there's one game that goes in there.
What's that? Let's
go. Go Eevee. Let's go Eevee specifically.
Oh shit! All right. Recolor.
You're just like, I know exactly what Prof's gonna say.
Yeah.
Look.
Yellow.
You can blame me all you want.
I'm gonna. Yeah, that's the only one I mean, well, I haven't played Let's Go Eevee, but I've played Let's Go Pikachu, so I mean, the only difference is the starter.
Eevee and Let's Go Eevee is so busted.
Oh, yeah.
Pikachu gets a busted electric, flying, and water attack.
Mm-hmm.
Eevee gets a busted attack for each type it can evolve into. So it gets 8 busted attacks.
Oh yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
I literally beat the game using just Eevee in battle, and it was beautiful.
I think I'm gonna put green in NA, because, let's be real, there's no point in playing green.
Instead of NA, that should just be JP.
True. Because
we talk about red and blue being busted, but green was even worse.
Oh yeah.
That's why our red is based off of the Japanese blue, which was the first remake game.
Okay. So I think, I mean, for the most part, the different versions of the game are essentially the same. The only difference is what Pokemon are in them.
I would actually rate some versions differently. Not by a lot, but by enough.
That's fair. Like, red, it's easier to get a Nidoran male than it is in blue. It's still possible. It's just easier to get female in blue for some reason. And that's essentially why the speedrun uses red. Because Nidoking is busted and the game is broken. Oh, rip Ponyta. So, while I really enjoyed it, I don't think I can rate red and blue higher than B.
Red has Oddish, and blue doesn't.
True. So blue is higher. You know what, yellow, I would say that's an A tier. Like, The whole getting stuck with Pikachu through the entire thing is eh. But you also get all 3 of the starters, and that's pretty nice.
That's the only reason I'd rate it the same as Red and Blue, because you get all 3 of the starters. Just like you don't have the fun glitches.
There are some glitches in the game still. Like there is a missing number glitch for it, but it's significantly harder to do, I think, or it's just different.
It is. It's significantly harder to pull off.
Yeah, like it's still there. It's just.
And the fact that the starter Pikachu can't evolve and isn't any stronger than a normal Pikachu.
Right.
Really sucks.
But it follows you.
Yep, with its horrible bit-crushed cries.
Yeah.
Which was amazing back in the day, but...
Oh yeah, it was neat. It was fucking great back in the day, but... Yeah. At the same time, it's like if I was playing Yellow, I would just... box Pikachu.
Yeah.
It's not like
you could also
Let's
get a level
Go.
15 Dragonair.
True.
Which was just crazy.
I think for gold and silver, I'm gonna put gold on C and silver on B. Just personal preference, I think. I have no other reason, and I have no legitimate reason other than that's just what I'm doing.
I'm looking at the version exclusives to see if there's anything special. Not really. There's no big things in version exclusives. Although Silver, you can get Phanpy and Donphan, which you can't in Gold. Gold, you get Teddy Earth and Ursaring.
Ah, gotcha. I never... Like, Teddy Ursa's adorable. That's it. It's cute, and that's all it has going for it.
There's Ursaluna now.
True. But that's only an Arceus thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Because I remember getting... I got one. And not the riding one.
Yeah. I've gotten a few, you know. Just a few.
I think Crystal's gonna be A.
Crystal's a great third game.
Oh, absolutely. That, and I mean... By that time, it only took them... till the end of the second set of games to, you know, let you play as a girl. Because girls play games too.
It was planned for Red and Blue. It just
never happened.
Yeah, they didn't have the space for it or something.
Yeah.
Not
Well, I mean,
100% why it got cut, but it in the Pokemon Adventures manga, there's the girl Green.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Who is the cut playable character, and I remember in the instruction booklet it showed Red, Blue, and Green facing off with a starter each.
Oh, that's right. I do recall that.
I almost said Red, Gary, and Green. That'd be weird. 'Cause at that point, it's just Blue.
True. Yeah, because Blue was good old Gary, a.k.a. Ass Space. Oh, yeah. That and... Well, actually, yeah, Crystal was the first and only one that did it for a while, where the Pokemon actually had an animation. Wasn't much of an animation, but it was there. They did something. Ruby and Sapphire, I remember enjoying them. But I also don't think I enjoyed them as much as I enjoyed Red and Blue.
I like Ruby a lot more than Sapphire.
Like, I think I need to replay those again, because it's been forever. Like, I played, whichever version of Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby that I have. I don't remember which one
Yeah.
I got. But I essentially got to Victory Road, and I was just like, you know what? I think I'm done.
You never did the Delta episode.
I never finished. Yeah, no. I flew around a bit on Latios, or Latias, or whichever fucking one of them I had, since their other form looks exactly the same.
Yeah, it do.
But, yeah, no, I think I'd have to put them at C. And Emeralds...
I'd put them at least B because of, like, adding abilities and a bunch of other things, but...
Yeah, I was, honestly, for Black and White, that's probably what I was going to put for B. Because that's when some, like, at least some abilities were actually good. Like, Sturdy. Sturdy was fucking worthless until then.
Yeah, it was.
Because all it did was...
I do agree Emerald being a tier higher than Ruby Sapphire.
Oh, yeah. Now, for the most part, that's what I'm going to... Like, the third game in the series is going to be the spot up. But yeah, no, when I actually only recently discovered stuff about how some of the abilities were reworked. Because when I took... I was doing the Randomizer Nuzlocke for Soul Silver. I had a Pokemon with Sturdy, and it got fucking one-shot.
Yeah.
That's when I discovered that Sturdy don't work like that.
No, that was a Gen 5 change.
Mm-hmm. I like Gen 5 better. Of course, I honestly didn't know anything. Like, I was a super casual player, so it's like I didn't pay the biggest attention to abilities. But when I got my Magnemite that had Sturdy, that was my boy. He never died. Or it, because I think Magnemite's genderless.
Yep.
But anyways, Fire Red and Leaf Green are absolutely going to be A tier.
I'd actually put those B myself, along with Red and Blue, but that's just my opinion.
And I want to put Let's Go as S tier.
Let's go Eevee S tier. Let's go Pikachu F.
Oh.
There are so many things I like about the Let's Go games, even though they're super casual.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that just
But they also have
show.
like the Master Trainers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
which is a fantastic post game.
I also like that I had the Ditto Master Trainer. That
All
one's
the
great.
legendary Master Trainers and a few others are just like, yeah, show me something that's strong enough.
Yeah. All right, let's. Diamond and Pearl. Comparatively to Brilliant Diamond, or the remakes of Diamond and Pearl, honestly, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, that's just a fucking mouthful.
Yeah.
Diamond and Pearl. Boom.
But the names are by far the worst part of BDSP.
Oh yeah, by far. It's a good thing that it wasn't like Diamond and Malachite.
Did you drop Diamond somewhere?
No, they're still down here. Haven't moved them yet. I was thinking
Your mouse just not moved at all.
Yeah, I was thinking it because I'm trying to decide if I want to put BDSP higher or lower than the original one. Because there's things in the
I think I'd put them at the same tier, honestly. Because, like, I'd put all four of the Diamond Pearl
B
games at... I'd put them at A myself, but, like, the issues I have with the games are relatively minor.
Mm-hmm.
They add a fantastic champion. They add a bunch of new evolutions to old Pokemon that are fantastic.
Right.
They have...
Isn't that when they added Azurill?
No, they added Azurill in Gen 3.
Oh, okay.
did add Happini, Bonsly, and Mime Jr. though.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, it was Gen 3. Yeah, no, I always felt like Azurill was just unnecessary.
All baby Pokemon are unnecessary.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but I mean the fact that Azurill is just, well, at that time was just straight normal type.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a cut on my leg. I don't know when that happened. I just went to scratch my leg because it was slightly itchy, and then I pull up my hand and it's just covered in blood. All right. You know what? That might have been from the cat earlier. Anyways.
So the issues I have with Diamond and Pearl are that a lot of the new evolutions are locked behind the post game, and fire types being non-existent. And the issues I have with BDSP are the name and that there's still a bunch of Gen 4 evolutions locked behind the post game.
Right.
But the Grand Underground was such a great addition.
Oh,
even
yeah.
though it's a quote-unquote faithful remake of Diamond Pearl, and it is pretty faithful. That I love the Grand Underground so much.
Oh yeah, like the only thing I didn't care for, and it's a minor gripe at most, was the basically your base, just statues.
Yeah,
and that was it.
I hated the base.
Yeah, like
also the fact that the Elite Four was actually a challenge was fantastic. I know a bunch of people complain about it still, and I get the complaints. Like, before the Elite Four, you don't have the ability to breed Pokemon for good IVs. You don't have the ability to get the good competitive items. Sure, I understand. However, it was great to see trainers actually using good teams with good Pokemon with good movesets and good items.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it was done perfectly. But the fact that it was done at all was a fantastic step forward.
Yeah, no, after talking about the Grand Underground, that pretty much solidified my choice there. So, like, they still had the Underground in the originals, but it was, if I recall, it was essentially just local, wasn't it? I don't think there was an online.
Yeah, it was just local.
So, like, if you have people to play with nearby, great. Otherwise...
Except you couldn't do much anyway.
Well, yeah, for the most part, it was just
looking at... and that's about it.
Yeah. And aside from that, you could look at their base and dig.
Yep.
So, the digging part they kept. The base can go fuck itself.
Digging together was super fun.
Yeah. But the base can go fuck itself in BDSP.
Yep.
And I think Platinum will definitely be A.
See, Platinum I'd put S.
I didn't play enough of... I never finished Platinum. So,
Platinum was the first... was among the first games where I realized just how good video game music could be. Not saying that video game music or that Pokemon music was bad before then, but it just never really stood out to me. And then I got into the Origin Giratina fight.
Oh yeah, I never got that far.
Holy shit, that theme!
Yeah, I never got that far. I think I got maybe 4 or 5 badges in, and then the game just kind of fucking disappeared on me. Like, I'm still convinced it's somewhere in this house, but also convinced that it could be fucking just gone. So I have no fucking clue.
Of course, now if I try to look up Giratina battle theme, it's just gonna pull up Legends Arceus and BDSP and
probably.
stuff. I'll send you a link to the theme though. Not that I expect you to necessarily pull it up right now. But...
Right, yeah, I'll pull it up at some point. I think, yeah, I see your message. So, yeah, I decided BDSP for A, originals for B. Just, yeah, I felt like they did a fairly good job with that one. And then the bit I played a Platinum, and I know there's more to it that I never got to see, which, I mean, I could probably just emulate it at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'll probably end up doing.
Platinum also really fixed the Pokedex issues from Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, right.
Also, I like how all versions of Gen 4, all versions of Sinnoh that you have in the A tier, have a fixed Pokedex from the ones in the or fixed catchables from the B tier. Because like the Pokedex wasn't changed in BDSP, but the number of Pokemon you could get was. Because I played through the game with a Magmortar on my team, which was so fucking cool. Being able to use a Magmortar.
Oh yeah. Well, shit, the Underground led to a lot of things.
Yeah.
That was great.
I remember we all had such interesting teams for like the second gym, basically.
Yeah, you know, I can honestly see going back and playing through whichever one of those two. I still don't remember
I think
which
you
one.
had Diamond.
Probably. I honestly don't remember.
I got Pearl because that was the game I got as a kid.
Yeah, I feel like I probably got the opposite of what most people got because I think you and Zeph both got Pearl. I'm not 100% sure. Cat, stop being under me.
Of course, I have both now because of reasons, but that's besides the point.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I actually did thoroughly enjoy those ones.
S tier.
Yeah, I would say so, honestly.
There is so much that they added to those remakes.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
And on top of that, having your Pokemon falling behind you?
Yeah.
Like, there was no reason that they would have.
Okay, so I have a quick question for you.
What's up?
Are any other games going to go into S tier?
I don't think so. You know, actually,
So every single S tier has the good Pokemon following then.
True. You know what? That is accurate. And hell, let's go. Well, technically as two, even though one of them's on you. That's still following. Yep. They're just not moving. Alright, so Black and White. I think I think they're B tier. Like, I like what they did. Of course, this is well after having played through these games originally. And learning about Sturdy. Fucking Sturdy. Like, stuff like that made me, actually really start getting into the abilities at that point. Because I'm pretty sure playing through the games... Because I played Blue, then Yellow, then Silver, then Crystal, and then I think I got Ruby. But I was always super casual going through them. It was like, I'll be honest, I didn't notice the abilities.
Jeez.
Yeah. I don't think I noticed those probably until maybe Gen 4.
So I want to say this. Pokemon came out at the time where I was learning how to like do basic reading and math, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a little after, so I guess more advanced reading and basic math. And I probably wouldn't be as good at reading or math if it weren't for Pokemon.
Oh, for me, it's like Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Like, if
But
you're
like,
not reading
I
that, you don't know what you're doing.
I distinctly remember that I focused so hard on learning how to do like addition, subtraction, and sum multiplication because of the Pokemon trading card game.
Oh, that's fair.
So like when Gen 3 added abilities, I was reading what they all did in the game. Like I paid attention to all that stuff. Whereas it sounds like you would have been a few years older than me at that point,
Right.
and might have just been like mashing through.
Yeah. I basically just looked at the number of the level, the stats probably, and that's probably about it. Like, I think I was like at least partially aware of the abilities, but at the same time I wasn't always sure what, like, how the starters in a pinch. I don't think
I didn't understand what in a pinch meant in terms of game mechanics. I just knew that, like, well, if it looks like the starter's going to go down soon, I guess. Question mark?
Yeah. Like, it's super basic and doesn't really tell you a whole lot. Like, you kind of have to either figure it out for yourself or just, you know what, I'm just going to play the game and hope things happen. But, okay, so, okay. Apparently Ruby and Sapphire came out in 2003 in the US. So March 2003. That was 19 years ago. So I was like 13 or 14. Yeah, 19, I'm 33, we're past March.
Yeah, you would have been like 14.
Yeah. Alright, so next, Black and White 2. I don't really, like, I did play through Black 1 and 2, but I'm honest, I don't feel like Black or White 2 really added anything.
The story in Black and White 2 was fantastic, and so my biggest gripe about Black and White is that previous generation Pokemon were only available after you beat the game.
Right.
Black and White 2, before you fight the first gym leader, you can get a Riolu and a Mareep.
Ah.
Which Mareep is my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon.
Yeah. No Shakishi.
And then Riolu's a fantastic Gen 4.
True.
Although I don't think I used Riolu when I played White 2. I'm pretty sure I had White 2 because I got White because I liked Zekrom more.
Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I had Black 1 and 2, so I was on the opposite side of the spectrum there. I know. Yeah, I know when I played Black 2, I did have a Riolu because I had Lucario at the end. I also had my Magnezone. I don't recall when I got it, but probably post-game.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have no idea. I just know
I'm pretty sure you could get a Magnemite early, and the Charge Zone Cave where it evolves was part of the story, so
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if you got it and used it throughout the game.
Yeah. I don't remember what else I had. Those are the only two of my team that I remember. But I know I ended up transferring them when I could. with whatever system it was. I think Pokemon Box.
The Poke Transporter
Oh,
to get
yeah.
them into Pokemon Bank.
Yeah, and X and Y.
Yeah.
And that brings us to the next one, X and Y. These were super easy.
Yep.
Like,
I actually have a story about my first playthrough of Y.
mhm.
So, after you beat the third gym leader, she gives you a Lucario, right?
Right.
And the Lucario, I got a Riolu on one of the early routes before the first gym, and one of the changes they made in XY is Pokemon that are in the unknown egg group, so Pokemon that can't breed,
Right.
automatically have, I think, at least 3, maybe it was 5 perfect IVs.
Right.
It's one or the other. So I caught a Riolu before the first gym, which had multiple perfect IVs because it can't breed,
Right.
because it's a baby Pokemon. And then I'm given a Lucario later that just has objectively worse stats.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, Lucario, I know you want to come with me. We're just going to sit you in the box and take this little rock off of you and give it to my friend who's been with me this entire game.
Right. I actually pretty sure I had the same thing, because I know I had a Lucario on that one too.
And then I had a Mega Ampharos.
Because it's
I mean,
just...
have you seen its hair?
It's fabulous.
Yeah, I actually have a Mega Ampharos plush. I think I named it Fabio.
You know what? That makes sense.
Yeah.
I was gonna say fair, but you know what?
That
Actually,
does make
both would've
fair.
worked. Not make fair. I was gonna say, that's fair, and I just stopped and restarted the entire sentence to say that makes sense.
No, it makes fair.
It makes fair.
But yeah, I wouldn't rate XY highly. Even though there's a bunch of great Pokemon designs, the games themselves are pretty trash.
Yeah.
Why is it that the last gym leader has like 3 Pokemon and doesn't even use a Mega?
Yeah, I'm kind of... I'm between B and C on that. If anything, it would probably be a high C, because I still enjoyed the game. Like, I had a fun
dropped them
time.
in D, honestly.
What's that?
I personally, I dropped them in D. Because, like, really easy fights.
There was no challenge, but I still had a good time with it.
No post-game.
Oh, yeah.
Just, like, literally no post-game.
Well,
Zygarde exists in the game for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, even Mewtwo, like, you had the abandoned lab, which gave you hints about Mewtwo and its backstory. But Zygarde's just in a cave. Like, there's nothing that tells you he's there except for maybe one NPC.
Right.
I really wish there was a Z version that fixed a lot of the issues, but
Yeah.
they didn't do that. So.
It was wide open to put a Z version.
Yep.
X, Y, Z. Come on, examine your zipper. I know examine doesn't start with an X, but...
It starts with an X sound.
Exactly, it's close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured out of all the sets of games, like, that one would have been the most obvious to have one. But
I was really looking forward to a new story about Zygarde.
Yeah. But, I mean, I guess at this point they were done doing the third game and just started doing a second set of games. So they did Black and White 2.
They didn't even do that for XY.
No, they didn't. They didn't. Well, yeah, no, they didn't. But, yeah, Black and White 2. And then they did Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. They skipped over X and Y, but...
I have words about Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
I probably understand most of them individually. I don't know that I can honestly rate Sun or Moon or Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, because I've never... Like, I have Sun, but I haven't played far enough into it to really have anything on there other than I fucking hate the rival.
Yeah, yeah.
Which,
And they recycled the rival for Sword Shield too.
yeah, I know.
And I don't mean that in the sense of it has that the Hop and How have similar like skin tones and the literal same animations.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're also literally the same person.
Yeah. The same fucking character.
Yep. Just replace older brother with uncle.
Mm-hmm. So
Anyway, Omega
Yeah.
Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where to put them exactly. Do I want to put them above or below actual, or on the same tier as Ruby and Sapphire themselves? Because, like,
I mean, I think they're definitely better games, but at the same time, the bar for Pokemon's was probably raised by the time they came out.
yeah,
They're the last games that had an extensive post game,
mm-hmm.
because I'm including the like flying around, checking islands for new
Right.
Pokemon to catch as a post game thing, even though it opens up before
Oh yeah, I know it.
the 7th gym, I think,
Yeah, because I was able
maybe
to do that.
the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Delta episode, which you didn't do, which the story is meh, but it was the first time you could actually go and catch Deoxys.
Oh,
Yeah,
finally.
you can get a Deoxys in the post game.
Fucking finally.
Yeah. Technically, it's not the first time you can get a mythical, because the Japanese version of Crystal, you could get Celebi,
Right.
and the Virtual Console version of Crystal, you can get Celebi.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Virtual Console stuff they did on 3DS.
Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you can get Magearna by scanning a QR code.
I don't know what that is.
It's a mythical added in Gen 7.
Gotcha. Mm.
Sword Shield. Victini is programmed like in the game somewhere, but as far as anyone knows, it can't be actually obtained, so
Right.
no one's sure what the deal is with it.
I think I'll give Arceus a B.
I'd give it an S personally, but like, I know I like the game a lot more than you.
Yeah. Like, I had some fun with it. I might even eventually go back and finish it one day. But
There's a boss fight after you beat the main story
mm-hmm.
that is brutal.
Yeah, isn't it the leader guy?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I know there's a fight with him that is kind of not. It wasn't super easy. At least I think so. I don't know.
It's I can't tell you anything about the fight without spoiling it, and I don't want to spoil it.
Alright, I'll put Oros above X and Y, but still below the original Ruby and Sapphire. And then Sun and Moon, I really can't do anything with, so.
I really, really like Sun and Moon because it's like they tried something new. I think it worked personally. And the characters, like, I meme on Hal being obnoxious, but like, I actually don't mind him that much.
Right.
My problem is I hate Hop because Hop isn't new. Like, Hal at least was a new character.
Right.
He was obsessed with food, sure, but he was at least new.
And then they just recycled him completely.
Yeah. And I feel like because the game's plot was more focused on character, like individual characters, especially Lily,
Mm-hmm.
it made the plot actually matter.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair. I actually remember who Lily is, so she had the
And I liked her character arc.
little galaxy Pokemon that was in her fucking duffel
Cosmog.
bag. Yeah.
Also, Lily is like insanely strong. Because Cosmog eventually evolves into Cosmoan, and that thing weighs like 1,000 pounds, and she just kept it on her back the entire game after it evolved.
I mean, to be fair, like they did a lot of stuff like that, like even in the anime, or Pokemon that weigh significantly more than anyone should be able to hold. They're just chilling on someone's head and it's fine. Like,
Yeah.
How is your neck not breaking? How are you alive?
Yeah, but like in the games, that typically doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So Lily is stronger than any human has any right to be.
Oh shit. You know, looking at the
I also like Team Skull.
I fucking hate Team Skull. I think they're the stupidest fucking one that they've added.
Look, Team Yell is definitely stupider than Team Skull.
Wait, what the hell's Team Yell?
The group that follows the punk chick around in
Oh, Sword and Shield. I forgot that there was a team in that game.
Yeah. Here's the
Hang
thing
on a
about
second.
Team
I
Skull.
almost want to revisit this D rank I got for Sword and Shield.
Here's the thing about Team Skull. Yes, they're a bunch of idiots,
Mm-hmm.
but it's played for laughs. Like, they're intentionally idiots. And I think they're great.
And I'm just sitting here like, I wish you characters just didn't exist. Or at least were a little less stupid. Bring back Team Rocket. Let me join them. I'll be your Giovanni.
Also, they're significantly less stupid than Team Flare from X and Y. Again, because Team Flare was not played for laughs.
And I'm just sitting here as soon as you said Team Flare, I'm like, what the fuck is Team Flare? They were not memorable at all.
Team Plasma was also pretty dumb, but like...
Yeah. But that was the one with black and white.
Yeah.
Like, even if
They
I
were
hadn't...
redeemed a bit in Black and White too.
Yeah. I was gonna say, even if I hadn't just done the randomizer Soul Link that D&D and I had just done with black and... Well, I guess it was just black. Like, I would have remembered who Plasma was. But also, wasn't Plasma what they used for Arceus too?
No,
Wait.
you're thinking Galaxy.
Oh, yeah. There's
So,
enough teams.
agreed. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum have Team Galaxy. Legends Arceus has Galaxy Team.
Oh boy. That's yeah. Oh hey,
yeah.
guess what just got pushed another out?
What?
I said,
Oh,
guess
the
what?
maintenance.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I like that Galaxy Team in Legends Arceus was basically just like 3 people. I mean, I know it was a lot more than 3 people, but it felt like it was basically just 3 people. No one else mattered.
Yeah.
I also found it funny the like 2 times you were called a Galaxy Team grunt.
Yeah, I don't recall that, but
The one of the bandits does it.
Gotcha.
The one who's not Saturn. Because I just find it funny because Saturn is a Team Galaxy admin.
Yeah. Yeah, I both like and dislike that they basically just reuse character models. Or types, or whatever the fuck. The designs, that's the word.
Yeah.
It's like it was neat, but at the same time, it's like, man, come up with some new one.
So, here's the thing.
Mhm.
I really liked that they reused the models, basically, for two reasons. One, let's say Legends Arceus was your first Pokemon game. You wouldn't know who they're referencing, and it wouldn't matter.
True.
And two, if you do know who they're referencing, then you have expectations going in, which are all on you. And when those expectations are proven wrong, you're like, ah, shit. Because, like, Kamado being basically Professor Rowan.
I'm just sitting here like...
And he is very much not Rowan.
Shit. I'm just sitting here like, who the fuck is Kamado? I don't remember that.
The leader
Professor, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. The leader guy, gotcha.
Yeah. Because the first time you meet him, he's like, throw me. And then he yeets you across the room when you try.
Yeah.
Look, I found that charming.
Yeah. I still was just mostly annoyed with actually the wild battle system.
Well, I'm not going to say that it was done well, but I'm glad that they tried something new.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, I like a lot of the ideas, but along with a lot of things, ideas don't always have the best execution.
I think it actually works pretty well for the game because most fights are your team versus one wild Pokemon, or up to like 3 wild Pokemon, if you're really not careful.
Mm-hmm. Or if you get screwed.
Yeah, if you're not careful.
If you get screwed. You get that Pokemon that's like halfway across the map, but like, I want to join in the fight.
There is exactly one fight in the game where you fight an enemy trainer that has 6 Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a notoriously difficult fight. But by the time you get to that fight, you should have all the tools to be able to take it out.
Right.
It might take you like a try or two, but it took me 2 tries.
Yeah, I just hate that there's, at least as far as I ever had seen in the game, there's no fights that you can have an even number on each side. It's all aside from one-on-one fights, but I mean, like, if the only time that there's more than one on a side, it's only on the enemy side. You will always have one.
Like that.
That's hot garbage. It's like, if I'm going to get attacked by 2 or 3 things, let me use 2 or 3 things.
Yeah, you should absolutely have been able to have multiple Pokemon out at the same time.
Like, don't even make it a requirement. At least make it an option. Because some of them were just bullshit. Like, I could easily handle this if it was an even fight. But you're gonna pull this bullshit on me?
I think the hardest wild Pokemon fight I ran into was right before getting the Braviary, where you have to fight, and it's not even wild. It's like one of the clan fights.
Oh, right.
You have to fight the little girl, and she's using a Rhyperior, Magmortar, and Electivire.
All at the same time?
Yeah. And if you use a move to take out the Rhyperior, which is like level 60.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus.
The Magmortar and the Electivire, which are like level 45, get 2 moves each.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's by far the most bullshit fight, but like it's not that hard.